Now it has.
Oh.
Huzzah. Hello to the world.
Arrow.
Hi.
Yep, I have captions now.
You have captions, yeah.
I'm using Chrome and I
Huzzah.
hate myself for it, but you know, I'm doing it for all of you.
We are grateful.
I did it for you, Simba.
Simba thanks you. Hey, a lot happened last time.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I often am.
You're right.
I often am. That's I mean it's a fair call. What is your favorite lunch?
I feel like there's a call out. Like,
Danny, have you not had lunch?
no, I feel like it's a call out because like having a favorite insinuates that you often eat lunch.
What's your favorite meal that's in the middle of your day? Not the middle of everyone's day, because everyone's day starts at different times. But what is your favorite meal that if you were to eat it in the middle of the day, if you were to have a meal in the middle of the day, Danny, what would be? Because it seems you've called yourself
feeling
out.
more. It's it's funny because it's feeling more like a call out now.
Yes,
Somehow
that,
it's become a direct attack, actually.
It's become direct. Yeah. Does it not feel more directed now? Okay.
It's weird how it started out not being one and then became that way.
Yeah, it's strange.
Interesting.
But here we are, and my favorite meal to eat in the middle of the day, when I still have things to do, is I like a sushi and like a miso soup. You know, I feel like it makes me, even though usually I get like crunchy roll or like like something with like something fried inside of it. It makes me feel like I'm being healthy. I'm sipping my miso soup. I am eating my sushi dish, and I can go on with it. I'm a modern woman of the world. That's how I feel.
Hello, I am a modern woman of the world eating a generations-old dish.
Sushi for lunch that has been delivered to me by, someone.
Are you connecting the fact that sushi has she at the end with the fact of...
No.
Okay, cool.
No, not at all. You did that.
Actually,
that was you.
That was me.
Did that. Yeah.
That was me. I did that. Well, no regrets. Phoebe, please.
My lunches are typically whatever I had for dinner the night before, because I hate cooking, and so I try to cook as little as possible. And so often we'll do leftovers, or like if we get takeout, there's usually enough to like have for lunch the next day. My favorites of those are, I love leftover curry because the longer curry sits, the better it gets.
Yeah.
There's this restaurant down the road from us that has absolutely god tier pumpkin curry, that if you get the pumpkin curry with tofu, it's like fried tofu, and just like I like to add in vegetables because I love veggies, the tofu will just like soak up the curry overnight, and then so the next day for lunch it's like even better than it was the night before. Ugh, and it's just chef's kiss. I think I've talked about pumpkin curry before on this stream.
Yes, you have.
So here I am again talking about pumpkin curry. It is one of my favorite lunches.
You're making me want curry.
I love pumpkin curry.
Shawnee, what's your favorite midday meal?
Food.
Wow.
Anything
How the tables have turned.
Someone backed into their own trap.
It hurts. Anything I can eat while not necessarily distracted from anything else I'm trying to do. Breakfast is
Sure.
breakfast. I will just eat breakfast by it. Like just sit and eat breakfast. I will just sit and eat dinner. Lunch, I get bored while I'm eating. This is every meal. I get bored while I'm eating. So
And so does Puck.
Me
no,
too.
Puck does not. Puck,
Same,
please,
Puck.
buddy.
Same. No, same. I know, man.
Puck said no. Puck said no. We do not
I
do
know,
that in this house.
Wellington, please. Puck is in Australia.
This international
would
angry
happen.
dog.
I knew this would happen. Papa, no.
I'm sorry, Wellington.
Baby, no. Baby, it's okay. Hey.
Liam, Puck is upset Wellington.
The big boy upset the small boy.
Well, Liam has
Is there a dog in my house? Who let a dog in my house? No.
Can you all hear that?
No dogs in the
I
apartment.
heard Liam say something. I couldn't make it out though.
Liam said Puck is fighting for his life down here. Wellington doesn't have to deal with high-vis intruders.
He does though.
Thanks to Puck. Thanks to
He
Puck.
does, and
Wellington
and
does not
now
now have to do.
he
Now
does,
thinks he
and
has.
but Puck is the intruder.
Puck is not in high-vis. That's the important part of this.
That's Wellington's whole problem. If he were, this would be a different conversation.
That's fair. Returning
No
to breakfast / lunch, lunchtime.
Brunch.
Anything I can eat that will only take one hand and not make a mess. Anything. I don't care what it is. Anything that I can eat that only requires one hand.
I know that this is a conversation we've had before, and also that we are streaming and should play the game. I would just like to bring to the table once again fairy toast, fairy bread,
Fairy toast.
Fairy bread.
It's
You
fairy
don't
bread.
toast it. You do not toast it. It's not fairy
It's
toast.
not
it's fairy
toasted, therefore
bread.
it is not fairy toast. It's fairy
I
bread.
see.
Yes, correct.
Is a thing. Yeah.
White
Would I eat
bread.
fairy bread?
Crust,
Yes.
Crusts off, crusts on.
There's an
Uh-huh.
argument for both, but I'm very much a crust on kind of person. It adds variance, therefore I'm less likely to get bored by it.
Okay.
Follow-up question: how do we feel about the bottom crust?
Oh,
Like the
it's like a
the
little
butt,
bowl of delicious.
Oh
the butt of the
God!
loaf of bread.
Oh
Give
God!
me-
You're all monsters. Oh,
give
you're
me
monsters.
all
I
of-
see.
If
I
I
have
could
thought.
eat a loaf of bread where someone had eaten the inside and I only eat the crust, I would do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Well,
it varies. For me, it varies. It depends on the type of bread.
as
If it's like a French bread or like a pumpernickel rye or something
Mhm.
like that, give me the crusts. I love the ends. The ends are the best part, 100%.
yeah.
However, if it's like a soft bread, like a loaf of white or wheat from the grocery store that costs $2.50 and has no nutritional value or anything special about it, then
Yeah.
the butts are disgusting. Throw them in the garbage can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trash.
I see.
Terrible.
I see.
Except you do need to keep them because they help keep the middle part fresh. So you just throw them away
Yes.
at the end.
I do now. I do now understand your horror. I do not remember the last time I ate a $2.50 loaf of bread from the supermarket.
Oh right, Shawnee has gluten intolerance, so
I'm gluten free, but also bougie as all hell. Ain't no way. So
okay, but there's a time and a place for regular white bread. I'm sorry.
I mean, there
You
is a
can't
thing,
use bougie bread for
can't.
everything. You can't.
You cannot. No.
but I don't have an option. I don't have a choice. It's either gluten free bread or nothing.
Imagine for a moment that you did have an option. There would be a time and a place for regular ass white bread.
Yeah, that's fairy bread. That's the tradition.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do they not
How
have
much fairy bread do you think I eat?
gluten-free bread as just like normal ass bread?
Like loaves of bread?
Yes, but it's so expensive you don't just use it for the sake of using it.
I keep forgetting that there are things that we have here that you guys don't have there, and sometimes they are foods that are like more or less good for you. Especially
it's not-
here.
It's not even that. It's the fact that such bread tends. We do need to stop, but such bread tends to be. If you're going to get the really cheap gluten-free bread, it's going to be thick and heavy. It doesn't taste like bread.
No. I have accidentally, in my time in Los Angeles, purchased like gluten-free bread that looked and sort of tasted like bread, like regular bread or whatever. The
Yeah,
problem
no, I
was
can
the
absolutely
problem
get
was
that.
yeah. We live in
I
Los
can,
Angeles. We have a lot of privileges.
I can absolutely do that. It will cost me $7 to do so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was able to accidentally do it because there was no price difference.
Right. Yeah, nah, that's
That's
not
got to be a regional thing because here a loaf of gluten-free bread is definitely at least I would say $1.50, maybe $2 more than a standard loaf. They're
It's
also
true.
kept in very different places in our grocery stores.
Oh, it is a regional thing. It's hyper local, I would say, because like Los Angeles people, no offense to any of you out there, I'm sure you specifically are wonderful. As a whole, people are vapid. They don't actually have gluten intolerance or anything like that. They just like they're on like a weird like I don't like gluten. Just really not about it. And
I love
so
people like that.
if they don't have those options, they will riot inside the Trader Joe's. They will riot inside the Trader Joe's.
People like that mean I get to eat. So I'm all for it, to be honest. Because when I look 10 years, like not 10 years, 10 years, when I looked 10 years ago, there were no gluten-free options. And then there was like this whole like gluten-free is healthy. And then all of a sudden I could have cookies.
Well, I endure them for you then. In that case, I endure them for you. They are, and I say this with all the love in my heart, absolutely insufferable people.
And I yeah, thanks. Thank you for enduring so that I may eat
I
like
endure
a
them so that you may.
Californian king.
I just, God, the worst kinds of people. Fuck.
Shall we
Let's
play a
the
game speaking of the worst kinds of people?
Hey,
Hey now.
we're doing our best.
What?
I guess Brooke did just come back, so
I was just talking about the cliffhanger, but okay, sure. If that's how you feel about your characters.
Johnny was like, I meant the villain of the game I've just introduced. And we said, us? Our characters?
Me?
Yeah,
personally?
okay.
Yeah,
all of you.
I get it.
Tell it on yourselves. All right, let's go to the intro.
Know thyself.
Now we have. Welcome back, everyone.
We're doing amazing. Somehow,
This is so good.
through the course of the intro, everything.
This is what happens when Danielle's on time for things. Never ask this of me ever again.
The universe
I
is
didn't
thrown
ask
off
this of you.
We're on time and I was late.
Exactly. There's always an implicit ask, though, you know.
I mean, I asked that you show up.
On time.
Lie.
Lie.
Tell us. Tell us, lie. What is going on in your world?
You know, if I could tell you that, I probably wouldn't be here. Honestly. We woke up in a weird room and looked out the window and there was fog. talked a little bit. I got a text from my dad that said that he was looking for us, but to not let them convince us that anything is real. And then Giselle, Jazz or
Yeah.
Noelle, came in and was a real asshole. That might have been a bit harsh. I don't really know. And then left with Alison, and then Margot started freaking out because she realized that she let Alison leave with her mom aunt, and that was probably a bad idea. So we went looking for her, and we went through a hallway. First door we went through, Margot opened it and then immediately closed it again, and appeared to dry heave, frankly. Then she opened the door again and went through and was gone. So I tried to follow her, and instead of ending up on the other side of the doorway, I ended up at my real person job, at the Vice and Virtue, the coffee shop, record store, show venue that I work at. And my best friend / ex, Tallulah, was there, and I was not convinced that anything was real. And so I was perhaps a bit more crass than I normally would have been, and I still am unclear on whether or not everything's real or anything's real. And then Noelle / Jazz came into the coffee shop and said, "My name's Sandra," and like pretended she didn't know who I was, and made a sly comment of, "Oh, you should come to my office." Then Tallulah mentioned that she's a witch and apparently has gotten mixed up in some company that she thinks is good and fine and great and gonna help
And not a cult.
people like us.
Not a cult. Not a cult.
Not a cult, she says.
Not a cult.
Not a cult.
So I made my excuses and left. They were, of course, not very good excuses. They never are. Tal's apparently kind of figured it out the whole time that I am a Reaper and not just flaky. So that's great. And
which would you prefer? That
I mean, nobody like wants their friends to think they're flaky. Nobody wants to be a flake, but the whole "I'm apparently not as discreet as I think I am about being a Reaper" thing is concerning to me, as someone who does desperately need to keep that secret. So, I don't know, maybe I just should have like pretended my dad was really rich and that I like didn't need to work, so I would never have a job to fuck off from. That might have been smarter. But I've also been doing this since I was 12, so I don't know. Anyway, I tried to follow Jazz / Noelle with some level of discretion. Didn't work because, hey, she can read minds. And has either successfully or unsuccessfully been reading mine all day. And I walked with her and I asked, "Hey, what's the deal with your dead sister who's not dead?" And she said, "I know that Jasmine's dead. I killed her." And that's where we'll pick up. I have follow-up questions
about that. I also me too. Also, yeah.
Jeez,
Follow-up questions.
Busy.
Questions.
We did a lot. Hey,
and that was a wildly abridged version of everything that happened.
Yeah, wildly abridged, but well done, I will say.
Thank
you.
Fantastic. What does Margot remember?
I mean, the rest of that has been sort of covered. Margot remembers wake up of everything that Lai said. Went through a door, ended up in an office where my former best friend and twice kissed best friend, Brooke Kaufman.
Thrice, technically. I mean, but who's counting?
But twice is funnier. And we don't.
Funnier.
Twice kissed, once shy.
Twice. Yeah, was there working at an office and saying that she had changed and that she had listened to me. Didn't really know how to feel about that. But also that she was trying to take the thing down from the inside, like this is fucking wicked and she's Glinda.
Danny has Wicked on the brain right now.
I love this.
Off my train.
No, I want to be on this wicked train.
So yeah, she said that, she's gone peak. I'm gonna take it down from the inside. So she's working for fucking Jasmine. And I was in an office with her and I tried to leave, and couldn't leave, left the office to go outside. And Brooke looked at me like I had grown a second head or phased in the middle of the day or something like that. But I figured, like, okay, so you work for Jasmine, take me to her office. She took me to the office. Jasmine was not there as expected, but my girlfriend was, though. She's okay, like physically. We had a bit of a chat, and not being a werewolf is not fun. There are hi. Hello.
Hello, people.
Hello.
How you going, little friend? I love how
Um,
she turns up at the same time at the beginning of every stream. Like, I'm like, we've started, therefore, tail.
It is time.
It is time.
So yeah, we're not exactly seeing eye to eye on that, but what we do know, both of us together, is that it's inconvenient. Everything sucks. That's what I got for you.
When's the last time not everything sucked for Margot? I'm just curious. Just curious. Just for me.
There was
It's like a rude question.
There was a Tuesday at some point that I feel like, you know what, Twister? During Twister. Not before, not after.
During Twister.
Probably not even partway through Twister, because Margot made a comment that made Alison upset during
That's
Twister.
why I said not after. Yeah. Also during the s'mores. During s'mores.
The first bite of the s'more, when you get the ooey gooey chocolate and marshmallow mixing in your mouth.
That was the time that not everything sucked.
Nothing can suck when you have a s'more.
Everything is okay momentarily when Margot is fed.
It's been a while. Maybe it's mealtime wherever you are soon.
Like they're gonna fucking feed them.
Well, I mean, number one, they might, and number two, like, Margot would have like an average human appetite at this point in time.
She's gonna fucking overeat and she's gonna throw up. Oh god.
You know what I thought you were gonna say, Johnny? I thought you were gonna say you can eat things other than food. And I thought, Cupid feral fucker, right in the office.
Margot considered it, but
Alison considered it, but it says, you know what? That more than anything tells me that Margot is currently human.
Yeah. Like there's one way we can speak to your aunt, and then the chosen Margot Reyes said, "What's the point?"
You're sounding a little bit too much like One Lie Morgan in that moment.
Oh, what's the point?
What's the point? So let's start with Margot, because in the time between last week and this week, Danny and I have had a conversation on Discord. Well, we haven't had a conversation on Discord. Margot and Alison had a conversation
The
on
kids
Discord.
did. Yeah.
But for them, it wasn't Discord, it was their lives.
I think we understood that part, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have Discord open by chance?
Yes. Hang on a second. I do. Yeah. Boop.
Because I feel like it makes more sense to just read
all of it.
Not all of it, no.
Okay.
So Alison considered going to her aunt and saying, hey, like, let them go back to their world, whatever that world happens to be, that we know isn't this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll stay, I'll do what you want. And Margot said, no.
Absolutely not, is what she said.
Absolutely do not do that. That's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
They talk about a number of other things, but then Alison says, so that sacrifice that you don't want me to make, is that a sacrifice for you, or is it a sacrifice for me?
Okay. So now I understand
Going
that you want me to go from there. I see. Let me find that spot. I was trying to figure out where you were going to stop summarizing.
I would give you a time stamp, but
that won't help.
No, we're in different zones.
For me.
5 hours ago, though.
That doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
That will require me to do math. I see. So Reyes, who is visibly upset at this point and has previously, I will say, to utter my side of the story, has said that she's been trying to impress upon Alison that her sacrificing herself is just more of what she's been doing her whole life. And she doesn't need to do it anymore. And Margot is saying, like, my entire personality is being a goddamn werewolf. It's not the same thing. Like, you don't have to be like a psychic to like be who you are. Like, I didn't even, like, most people didn't even know you were a psychic like before, or at least I didn't, and that didn't make a whole lot of a difference. And so what she says is, you're a lot more than what you have to offer other people with your abilities, Alison. You weren't built to just be a weapon. That's all I'm saying.
Based on what I saw in that warehouse, neither were you.
Whatever.
That's so mean. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's really mean, actually.
Which is, Margot agrees, very mean. So Margot does, she kind of like turns away, like takes that hit like a fucking human. She takes it. And she's like looking out the window into the fog and goes, whatever, then I guess you get my point.
But you don't see mine. And she heads to the door and she opens it. She told me to decide for you, you know. Talk to you and decide whether I thought you would be better off if you were like everyone else. I have a lot to think about.
Margot's gonna freeze at that. And she gets a feeling that she doesn't get very often. And it is just like, she wouldn't be able to define it herself, but it can only be described as sort of like a powerless fear. And it's a little bit paralyzing because there's that she knows is very true, and there's not a whole lot she can do about it, especially not like this. She'll say, I'm not gonna fucking beg you to take myself and my connection with my family and with you away from me. She says it very quietly. She's not yelling or like, you know, up in arms about it or whatever. She just sort of like sits quiet, like she takes a breath for a second. She says, if you don't think I should be able to decide that for myself, then that says a lot more about you and how you both feel about us than it does about me. And the last thing she says, after another moment of deciding. And again, it's quiet, but she's not whispering. She's not trying to keep it a secret, and she's not trying to keep Alison from hearing it. She says, your mom would never make a threat like that, though. And she wouldn't put you in that position either.
To which Alison responds, it says a lot about how you feel about me that you think that's what I do, and that you see me as a threat. Maybe my mom wouldn't have said that, but she's not here. And my aunt is the closest I have to a mom now. And she leaves the room.
Well, if you weren't threatening...
I mean, she can hear you. She's just leaving the room. She's not...
No, when Margot sees her leave the room, she's like, she stops talking. She's not going to yell out the door.
I need like the Zoom raise hand function. That way I can have my outburst once the tension is done.
You're good.
You're good. You can go now.
You could just raise your hand.
Oh, that was a valid point. I also could have just physically raised my human hand instead of doing it digitally. I have a brain. I could have thought of that. I didn't though. Me, Phoebe, the human individual, is now an Alison Finley hate account. Fuck that bitch. Even Brooke motherfucking Kaufman has not threatened Margot with taking away her powers in any way, and is firmly holding the stance of, you, the individual, get to decide. I will do everything in my power to ensure you have agency, and is not using the fact that she's been told to decide as any form of threat to hang over Margot's head, which Alison Finley is. I say again, fuck that bitch. Hate account. I'm a hate account now. That's it. That's all I have. That's my outburst.
I love this.
You're a real one, Phoebe.
Like, I love this.
Of the show, Brooke Kaufman she wouldn't do that. What the fuck, Alison? Get off your fucking high horse.
This has come as a complete shock to Margot as well. I would like to say she is dumbfounded.
Could this be a fake Alison? There to sow discourse? Yes. However, we don't know that. And so for the present moment...
Alison Finley account.
Wow.
What I love about this is the fact that Alison's like, this is what she told me to do.
Yeah, and saying this is what she told me to do is a threat you have hung in the air.
Yeah.
That is saying to somebody, I
still could.
All this power over you. It is saying, hey, I hold your fate in the palm of my hands. Just saying that as is not
a hell of a threat.
Able to be read in any way other than as a threat, unless you offer reassurance of, I have this power and I'm going to use it the way that you want me to, and that will still maintain your agency and will be respectful to where you are in your life and what you want for the rest of your future.
And the future of your family, who is all werewolf.
Yeah.
Werewolves.
Werewolves.
She can't be Margot Big Wolf Ow anymore.
And
For
Alison,
everyone who's not in our private Discord, that's what Danny's name is in the Discord, is Margot Big Wolf Ow. And I'm Morrigan, BFFs with your dad. You have cute character names. And Margot is Margot Big Wolf Ow.
I guess I gotta change that now. You're right.
You gotta change it back because you changed it from Awoo. I don't know where the Awoo went.
I didn't realize. I don't remember taking the Awoo away, but maybe there's just no Awoo.
Please return your Awoo and remove the woof. Big woof, which is what I believe my cousin used to call wolves. The big woof.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So she leaves.
Anyway. That was my outburst. Thank you. I cede the rest of my time.
Thank you. You have reclaimed your time. Thank you. What will Margot do at this point?
she has no powers. Margot was going to sit in Jasmine's chair, possibly fuck up some of her papers, like some more of her papers just to be petty. And like brood about it is what she's going to do. She doesn't feel like she has a whole lot of agency at this moment. Her girlfriend, who claims to love her, just like took her, hey, I don't think you should sacrifice yourself. I think you're a lot more than this. Like, than just like, you know, like I am freaking out because I feel that my whole personality is being a fucking lichen, or at the very least that like every part of my personality like stems from the fact that I've been dealing with this for my entire life. Without that, what the fuck am I? And you kind of wanted to not be psychic and had expressed that. I get that it's different, but that doesn't mean that you should sacrifice yourself like for me or whatever. Yes, I want it, but I don't want it at the expense of you. She took that and got angry about it for reasons unseen to Margot, and decided to leave the room and drop the, you know, I could just decide that this is permanent. I could do that for you. Like, you don't have to wonder about it. My mom aunt did tell me that I had a choice in the matter. And Margot took that as a threat. And then she left. So Margot's not going to do a damn thing. What she's not going to do is follow her. She doesn't know what Alison could do or what the fuck is going on with her. She's scared.
Does she have any moves that might be of help?
Let's check.
Character sheets. I was doing that earlier and then I stopped.
Here's the problem. I mean, I guess I get to mark another experience because I did fail to protect my friends. I don't know where Lai is, and Alison's not in the room anymore. So,
well, I mean, you also don't get that +1 to protect Alison at the moment anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's like the problem is that the one move that I could use that would be useful right now.
Also, bearing in mind, if it is practical, if it makes practical sense. Let me have a look.
I mean, she either has to go, like, I would do to the books, but I don't have any friends right in the room right now. And
you could find some
friends in the room.
Wait a few minutes and then find a friend. Phone a friend. Find a friend. Brooke is around.
I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess so. I'm
just saying that there are options.
Sure, but this is Margot we're talking about.
This is true.
I would say maybe come back around to me. Margot's going to brood for a little while. That's literally in the character sheet.
That's literally in the character sheet.
It's literally written into the thing.
She broody. Funnily enough, It's also in Alison's current character sheet.
Of course. Of course it is.
So, Lai, you've been gestured into a room if you'll come on in. By Giselle.
Uh-oh. Be careful.
Okay. Didn't she introduce herself to me as Noelle, though?
She did.
And then I said, okay, why can you read thoughts?
Didn't she introduce herself as a third person? Oh, no, that was at the coffee shop. My bad.
That was in the coffee shop. That was Sandra, and that was in the coffee shop.
Yeah.
We established that she's just given a name.
Yeah. Chandra.
Yep. One thing I forgot, because I made a note for myself to remember and have just looked at the note. Could you roll to keep your cool, please, Margot?
Oh, not Margot. Margot didn't. She's not cool.
Okay, then doing it a -1.
Fuck off. No.
Hey now, take it back.
Take it
Oh,
back.
also. We each have a +1 forward to our next roll
Yeah.
because I did a thing.
Thanks.
Because I did as the. Oh,
Thanks for
you also
that.
have. You also have that condition still.
I have
Which
condition.
No, I
Margot.
do. Which are
Still got teeth.
Still got
Oh,
teeth.
yes.
Thanks, Lai.
I mean,
Got you.
I'm gonna say you can remove nervous
She's okay.
because
Sure.
she's playing that. She's nervous now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or in fact, replace it with afeared.
Why would I? Okay.
Danny doesn't like that.
It's an 8.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
You feel a pressure. And then it's gone. Lie.
Mm-hmm.
You head on it?
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I would like to get back to the real world, and I would like my weapons back. I would like to be a fully fledged Reaper again, and I would also like to know what your deal is. Kill your sister?
She makes a few notes on a legal pad. The deal with my sister.
Yeah, you kill her, she kill you. You come back from the dead. Anything like that?
Killed her. If she's not supposed to be alive, that's a problem.
One of you's not supposed to be.
Mm.
Maybe both. A little confusing.
What exactly is the problem? You're a Reaper. So, or you would normally be. So, if you were a Reaper still, you'd be looking to remove, I presume, the one that's not supposed to be here.
Yeah. Sounds like if you killed your sister, you don't want her alive either. I don't see why that's a problem with you.
It's not.
Then give me my powers back and point me in her direction.
That makes sense. Roll to keep your cool, please, Lai.
Sure.
Just like to point out that I hate it here.
It's bad.
It's bad here.
Right.
The good place voice. This is the bad place. Oh,
This
this
is
is
the
the
bad
bad place.
Oh. Spoilers for the good place.
7 plus 1 plus my forward is a 9.
7 plus 1.
7 plus 1 plus my forward.
Not Juan.
Not Juan. Just
He's
Well,
dead. That one's dead, I think.
definitely.
Permanently.
Definitely. Permanently.
We think.
We hope dead.
I took him to the underworld myself.
Did you?
It's true.
It's gonna be real fucking awkward if he's not.
Yeah, that would be really, really fucking awkward if he were not. She tilts her head to one side and come with me. And there's a door at the back of that room. She opens that door. Will you follow?
Will you tell me why?
Yeah, we're headed in the direction of R&D.
That's great. You're not gonna like put me in a cage or something and keep me here forever, right?
No, you're doing what I want, so we'll get you back to the real world and get you out of here.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Great. Okay. This way? Coming through. So, head through. You come to a corridor. And you're walking past cages.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Hate that. Fucking hate
With
that.
people in them?
In a manner of
Yes.
speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. People, creatures, beasts, all sorts of
They
different
look happy
things.
to be here?
I mean, is anything happy to be in a cage?
Mm-hmm.
These are the questions.
And as she's walking, she says, so what we're doing is probably Jamie likes a cage.
Okay, Jamie, it's not that kind
You
of
said,
cage.
does anything like to be in a cage? And I thought, if you're kinky.
Depends on the cage.
Seems
Oh, sorry.
like this is not
Jamie
that.
said no comment. There is no comment to be made, but that's like pleading the fifth.
Kids?
Isn't it?
Kids,
Stay feral, fuckers.
This has only ever been a rated R stream.
Kids, this is not how I wanted to bring the feral back into this stream, but you know,
in the cage,
it happens how it happens, I guess.
Happens how it happens. So as you're walking, she says, so I think we are quite aligned in what we're aiming for here.
Fucking are you?
What are your goals with this?
As far as I'm aware, your task is to keep the balance. Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah. So we also want to keep the balance. What we find is that there are some monsters who believe that the balance should be in one direction and others who think that the balance should be in the other direction. Our belief is nature takes its course.
In what way are you enforcing nature's balance?
There are
Nature does its own balancing.
Nature does do its own balancing. What we found is that people who hunt will upset that balance. For example, you went in to destroy a nest, which is how you ended up here.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't destroy that nest, nature would proceed as nature will proceed.
Nature did not make that nest. An asshole with a god complex did.
A god complex is not natural.
I shouldn't have interrupted. Continue.
So what we're doing here as part of research and development is to see if we can give people more of a choice in that balance. because some monsters are much more powerful than others. We need to find ways to readdress that balance also.
Wasn't where I chose to get stuck with a syringe. Thanks for telling me.
That was somewhat of an accident, but I'm glad I got to meet you. The reason for our bringing you here, bringing Reyes here, was to understand better what effect the medication that we are developing has on the more powerful monsters. And when I say powerful, I mean physically powerful. Lycans are dangerous. They're remarkably strong, and it is very difficult to bring one down. And depending on the type, I don't know whether or not the right word is breed for a dog, but some of them are more sensitive to silver than others, and it doesn't always work. We don't want to kill them, just neutralize.
And you make it an over-the-counter prescription?
We send out vets. A dog is not going to choose to have a vaccination. Danny is having an emotion. Let's just allow this to happen for a moment. Please, Danny, feel free to unmute yourself and have an emotion.
It's your turn for the outburst.
How fucking dare you? The audacity. She said, we're trying to keep the balance. Let nature take its course. But the dog, though? I got your dog, bitch. I'm done.
Lai did not say which asshole with a god complex they were referring to. There's a lot of them present.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot.
At that, Lai just kind of blinks. Neither will some people.
There are very few people who meet the power that a Lycan has. There are few hunters who are quite as powerful. And if my intelligence is correct, you have a whole pack of them currently in training.
I can assure you I do not have the muscle mass of a werewolf, nor do any of the other campers.
Four of them are wolves, are they not?
Yes, the rest of us, though. Two of us still
One of
ended up
you
here.
One of you is a beast, and that we will keep an eye on, but The lichens seem to be the arbiters of what is safe and what is not. And some of us don't like that. So we're addressing the balance.
Mm-hmm. Evidently, a lot of you. This is a significant operation.
Yes, it is.
I mean, this operation is larger, more organized, and more aggressive than the werewolves. You're tipping the scales. That's not balance.
Consider the idea that this is how much is needed to meet the werewolf's power. And she walks around a corner. And you pass another cage. And this cage has a wolf in it. And you know this wolf. This is Ari.
Mom?
In wolf form.
Mama? Excuse me?
Mama.
Okay. Okay.
When a wolf goes feral, a lot of people would say exterminate it, eliminate it, so it doesn't hurt people. We found a better way for the wolf, for the human, for everyone. And Ari is angry in that cage. She ain't sitting around. This is a noisy room.
Mm-hmm.
She is trying to get out of said cage. Said cage is obviously lined with silver. Not the whole thing. The bars of the cage are lined with silver.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine, I think you're in an echo chamber. You need someone on your board who's not just going to agree with you. Because you seem to think that there is only one way to do things and that you are objectively correct. When there are very few objective rights. If you eliminate and treat the causes that have made the wolf go feral, it will calm down. If you exacerbate them, the wolf will get angrier.
Absolutely. Observe. And she lifts a hand, and someone blow darts Ari. And Ari falls down unconscious. Then turns into human form Ari, sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
That meant nobody was hurt. Like I said, I'm not trying to kill. I'm trying to neutralize. Now, please, this way. And she leads you to another room. She's almost laughing. It's almost like she doesn't know how to laugh, but she's almost laughing. Like it's almost a laugh or almost a chuckle, like it's a joke. But she says, "We call this the bait and switch." And the there is a human who trigger warning for needle inject themselves and becomes a wolf. Right this way.
Okay.
If the right people aren't going to wield the power correctly, perhaps we give that power to someone who will.
Mm-hmm.
That, just to be clear, is not Ari's power. That is someone who is on our staff.
Yeah.
There are Lycans who agree with us.
Sure.
Who want a normal life.
And I'm sure those are the only ones you've talked to.
Do you think the people who wield the power are going to want to let go of it?
You are fundamentally taking away part of people because you decided it was right. You have all the power here. No, you're not going to want to get rid of it. Doesn't mean you're not an asshole with a god complex.
We didn't take away all of their power. We took away what could hurt people. Besides, right now there's a reversal, so...
It's good. You should
Yeah.
do that.
And she takes a small vial out of a cabinet and hands it to you. The cure. Take that, it will return. Just gotta wake up.
Funny you're calling the thing that undoes what you did a cure.
I call it a cure because it will return what you think you should have. If you don't think you should be a Reaper, it won't do anything. You have to be worthy of the power you wield.
Okay, Thor.
Roll to keep your cool again.
The stress of picking the dice to roll, as I'm like, which one of you won't betray me, is staggering. Oh, I did good choice. 10.
10. Okay.
Thank you,
I haven't got the right thing here. I am going to say you can take some insight from that.
Insight.
Is there anything you would like insight on?
I mean, I would love insight as to whether or not, like, this vial will do what she says it will and actually make me a Reaper again. But I don't know if that's something I can really have much insight on. It's either I listen to her or I don't.
I mean, she trusts the science that has been given to her.
Right, but like I don't have a reason to not think that she's fucking me over and is giving me like a fucking double dose of the thing that took away my powers, you know?
What I'm saying is from insight, she's telling the truth. As far as she is aware, what she's handed you is going to, if you really want to be a Reaper and believe that you are worthy of the role of Reaper, you will be a Reaper upon drinking this.
Mm-hmm.
That I can
Okay.
confirm.
Cool. Where am I going to be when I wake up?
I'm not too sure, actually. That's not on me. It's Paul. I can find out for you.
Paul. And what about Alison and Margot? You've been this nice to them, and they, you know, hold up the vial.
Alison has yet to decide whether or not she wants. She has yet to decide whether or not it's worth her drinking the vial. Margot. We'll see. I'm about to speak with her.
Okay. I have known Margot for a hot minute. So I'm going to give you some unsolicited advice on how to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
She has every reason not to trust you. So do I. We didn't come here willingly. So respect your own ethos and give her the choice. Otherwise, you are an asshole with a god complex. And it sounds like you genuinely want to and believe you can help people. I'm gonna drink this. Just tell Paul not to fuck me over, okay?
Okay.
See you on the
Thank
other
you
side.
for the advice.
And I will toss it back. Or inject it, or whatever.
You just drink it.
Drink.
You
Drink.
just
They'll
it.
drink it then, yeah. They will. They will.
Toss
it back.
Tastes like water, has a kind of minty aftertaste. Not bad. You disappear from this world, and we will hop back to Arayas, who was sulking in a room.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she has supernatural hearing or anything like that. So, like, depending on how long it's been, um, I think she looks through, like, she doesn't think that Jasmine is that stupid, but she's gonna look through like the stuff in the office, just like because, and see if there's anything of interest or anything about what they're doing there. Um, it's kind of haphazard, like the kind of thing where you look through things because you're anxious and you need something to do with your hands.
I
So
love that she doesn't leave the room. I love that she's just like, no, I will stay here.
I mean, she doesn't know what's going to happen when she goes through the door.
That's
So, she's not known for her smarts, but she's not that dumb. She's like, she can't be sure, and she knows that her situation and Alison's situation are not the same. So, if Alison left,
could you gaze into the abyss for me?
I would love to. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's see. Is that dark?
Yes, it is.
I see. Well, here's a 6.
Okay.
I have a -1 dark.
Oof.
Yes, wolf. No, well, not wolf is kind of the point.
Not wolf. Is
I said oof.
In a perfect world, what would Margot find if Margot were looking?
Files she could destroy, a master plan for what's happening here in this office and or where they are, or a like information about the, I'm not gonna call it a vaccine. IRL, everybody should everybody get vaccinated. This is one scenario in which
Which maybe not the vaccine.
Which maybe not, but this is the only time.
This one only now.
Yeah, she'd find either information about the shot or information about where they are. Something to confirm, literally anything.
Okay. Roll to keep your cool for me.
I would love to do that. Except I don't love to do that because no, I'm not as cool.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Wait, no. Wait. It's a 4. Sorry. My bad.
That seems reasonable to me, because what happens is you manage to knock the computer. It's locked, or it should be locked, but you never considered that, whether or not it might be locked, whether or not you should open it, whether or not you should try to input passwords or what they might be, but you knock it. So you see everything that Lai saw. You see Ari in that cage. You see Ari darted.
Oh, she's well now she's incensed. Now
she is incensed.
Not werewolf angry, but still fucking angry. So I guess now if she can see all of that, what is this, security camera feed? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
I see. Well, now she's gonna throw herself out the door. Now we're in darkest self territory. The Chosen's darkest self, for anyone who needs a reminder, is none of your friends can help. They're not strong like you are. You need to chase down the biggest threat imaginable immediately and alone. Any challenges or dangers that you encounter must be faced head on, even if they might kill you. You escape your darkest self when someone comes to your rescue, or you wake up in the hospital, whichever comes first.
Love it.
This is what Lai was specifically trying to avoid.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, Margot knowing that Ari was here.
Yeah.
Because obviously Margot would lose her fucking shit. And Lai thought, yes, I'll go home alone because I can come back and save both of them. That way Margot doesn't do anything stupid.
Keep it fucking feral. That's all I can say. Keep it fucking feral.
Remember when that was just sex?
Remember when that was sex and not horror?
And not... We still made that absolutely wretched also, but, you know, it just... As we discussed, it was more so intrapersonal stakes as opposed to... I'm gonna mute myself. It's fine.
Big stakes, big stakes, big.
And it's not even a vampire to stake. That's the real problem. Just some wolf steak, I guess. Now.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. What is she doing? The door's open. It's just ajar. Alison just walked through it.
Oh, she didn't close it behind her.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Well, Reyes is literally just like as fast as she can, like sort of like navigating the building to get to where she thinks that security footage looks like.
She's going up or down?
Down.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Yeah. I'm not gonna count that. It didn't roll.
No. Okay. Well, I'm just after it. It's a 5. Okay. Brooke. There is a crazed Margot running around the building.
As Shawnee pointed out, half dressed because she's got the tattered clothing from before her phase on, apparently.
No. From before her phase. So, like, I was assuming that she took her clothes off before she phased because she was deliberately trying to.
She took her jacket off.
I shook her jacket off. Well, yeah. She'd have her jacket.
Just like some ripped track pants and... yeah. I'd like to think when you're in control of your phase, you can like try and take it off as it's happening. So you remain covered, but also...
Remember in Twilight how the werewolves just tied their denim shorts around their ankles like a little anklet? And just got dressed again after they phased back. They just took their little shorts off their ankles and they put them on.
Just the jorts.
that was something that really got me, is that all the werewolves in Twilight just had anklets on. And that was their clothes. Like, what? Stephanie Meyer, come on.
I'm carrying my jorts around so you don't see my dick.
Excuse me, I've got to hide my dick now. Werewolf fashion. It's just
someone clip that.
Anyway, yeah.
So
I just did.
Does Brooke just like, is she just in the hallway and just sees Margot running around?
Yeah.
Throwing doors open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, slamming them shut again.
Conversation go bad, I guess.
Well, I'm somewhere in this fucking building, Kaufman.
Oh shit.
Where's not R&D? I wouldn't know that. Where do you keep the cages? I guess they got my mom in a fucking cage.
Do I know where they keep the cages? Out of character.
That was you.
see, babes. See.
Brooke wouldn't know because Maltha would have not done that. That's not a, as much as she's like, yeah, love it. Also, I'm not stupid. And you have been best friends with this lichen. There is only a limited amount of information I'm willing to give you. So you wouldn't know where the cages are. You would know that there are areas of the building you can't get into.
Okay. So Brooke says, fucking cages, Christ.
Fucking
no wonder
cages.
they don't give me fucking scan access to everywhere. No, I don't know where we have fucking people in cages.
Okay, well, where don't you have access to? If you've never seen cages, then it's obviously one of those places that narrows it down. Where?
Yeah, come on, are you gonna kick the fucking door down, Margot?
Yes, absolutely yes.
You're a person now.
I don't give a shit. I'll figure it out. She picks up a lamp. Like,
did she unplug it or just?
No,
I have a lamp.
No, she picks up the first heavy-looking thing she can find. Like,
it's one of those old lamps with like the green shade.
Yeah,
little brass thing.
Oh yeah, great. Throw a fucking lamp at the door. I'm sure it'll work wonders, Margot. What?
She throws it down.
Smash.
Look, I don't know where your mom is. I didn't know she was fucking here. I didn't know you were here too. Ran into my fucking office. I didn't even know why you're here.
No, this is real. We've talked about this. Can you please just tell me where your scan access does not work?
Half the fucking building. Go down the hall, 3 doors on the left. Like,
okay. She does exactly that, and she will try and ram the door.
Roll volatile, I guess.
Sure.
Brooke, how does Brooke feel about this?
That's an 11.
Oh shit. Okay. Brooke, how do you feel about this?
Brooke is like rubbing her temples like I can't not help, but also I can't help because this blows the entire fucking operation. Like,
that's true. But also, Margot isn't gonna let you, so not that you know that.
I think Brooke is like following at a distance.
Margot yells over her shoulder, "Don't follow me!"
Fucking fine. God.
Do I break the door down?
You do. Yeah, you do. And it leads into a storeroom of a load of random vials that are not named. It's a refrigerated room.
She thinks about knocking them over and instead turns around and slams the door behind her because she doesn't know if that's like the cure or whatever the fuck. She doesn't know where they're keeping the stuff. Okay, it's not there. Where else?
Oh God. Like there's some offices on the 2nd floor. There's basement levels. I mean,
she's accidentally doing to the books right now.
I was about to say that's exactly what's happening accidentally.
It's accidentally, but she's but it counts as gaze into the abyss.
It does. So give it a roll. Also, Brooke has a +1 to +1 forward because that she also incidentally did light the way by telling you not to follow and you being like, okay.
Nice.
Following command.
Would you consider? I would consider Brooke continuing to talk to her after she's been yelled at as her being really diving into the work, even when it gets monotonous. Like fuck. But it's fine. I don't need more than that. So that's what's gazing into the abyss. Dark.
Mhm.
It's 12. It's the 12.
Ooh.
12. You gain a string on Jasmine.
Ooh.
Nice. I love that for me.
You're looking for your mum.
Yes.
Every secret layer, where do they keep
The basement, right?
Right?
Okay. Where else would you keep clothes? They got to be underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said the
And
basement?
you're not underground right now.
Right.
Also, secret weakness.
My secret weakness?
No. To the
Oh,
books, says
hers.
you learn your enemy's secret weakness.
Yes, tell me.
Even if Jasmine knew how to move Alison's ability from Alison to herself or to anyone else, the thing that Alison does isn't just see the future, she interprets it.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine cannot do that. She doesn't have that training. She hasn't had it, like, even if interpreting is not something that Jasmine can do.
Oh. Where are the stairs? Where are the stairs?
Brooke gestures.
Margot into the unknown. Barrels down the stairs. Is not going to get caught in an elevator today. No, thank you. And is going to go down to the basement level, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that door opens outward, so she's gonna
What?
Brooke, what are you doing?
Oh, I apologize. There was crosstalk.
That's
my bad.
I thought we were still going downstairs. I think Brooke is gonna like wait at the top of the stairs, like by like where like the where the staircase is, let the door close behind Margot, and like somehow try to make herself look busy around there. Either like if I don't know, like she'll probably, if she has a clipboard, be like stood there flipping through the papers on there, or like she'll sit on a chair and be looking at her phone, or like just like doing something that way if someone else tries to go downstairs, Brooke is going to at least like run interference.
Okay. How would she run said interference?
Oh, just by being an absolute dumbass. Like if someone came by and tried to go downstairs, like she would like pull off her ID badge and throw it into a fucking potted plant and go up to the person and be like, "Oh my god, I like lost my scan ID. This is so fucking embarrassing, but I can't get upstairs now. Like, can you please? How do I get a new one? Like, do I have to request it from HR? Can you get me like into this one office? Like,
we don't have
we
we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We're looking for you know Reyes, don't you?
I don't know which one. There's like 100 of them. You mean the Reyes that's on the board? Yeah, I know the fucking Reyes on the board. I'm on the board too.
Okay, well, we're looking for another one. Forget it. Your ID, and this person gets distracted by this. How distracted? Sorry, I keep leaning down because I have a mosquito bite on my ankle. It's itchy.
hate mosquito.
It's-
Hate mosquito.
Worse.
Could you roll to shut someone down?
Sure.
You get +1 to that.
Okay. Shut someone down is cold.
Correct.
Again, I don't have Brooke's character sheet. I don't know
gonna
where it is. I'm
say you
pretty
have-
sure she had a 0. Because I'm pretty sure I had a not -1 and I upped it to be a 0.
I feel like you would have had for the ghoul. It's like +1 or +2, and you have a +1 here anyway for doing what Margot said. How bad was it?
Thanks.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Any number of pluses. It doesn't matter.
You rolled 2 ones.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's sweet.
So
That's really
unless I
sweet.
have a +4 somehow, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
I mean,
matter.
Margot's got 2 strings on, bro. I don't.
Can Brooke try to play up like the dumb bimbo part? And can I argue that this is a turn someone on roll?
Does it make a difference?
Yes, because if I want to, I can get a +3 to that. And if you give me a +1 anyway, then I have +4. Can you see? I have a single tier. I don't really, but
You may have it if you can modify that to what you just did to something that would turn someone on.
Sure. Okay, so maybe she's
What
like,
does it look like?
yeah, like I
This is great.
don't have my key card to like get in my office, but you can get in my office, right? You want to take me to my office?
I mean, you're on the board. I'm just security.
Yeah, I think I need you to come check out my office. I've been feeling kind of unsafe in there recently, and I just don't want to be alone.
Pulls out radio. There might be someone in Ms. Kaufman's office. I'm gonna have to go check that out. And then puts it back and says, "It's me. I'm in your office."
It's top priority.
heads to your office with you.
Are you gonna fuck this man for the cause?
I will not hear a word against Brooke if she fucks for the cause.
No shame whatsoever. Like
I don't think that Brooke will fuck for the cause, but she will suck dick for the cause.
She'll suck for the cause. She won't fuck, but she'll suck for the cause.
that is that is incredibly loyal. Nothing but respect. Like honestly,
Respect. If Margot ever finds out,
Wow,
face
Margot's like-
of sucking for the cause,
wow.
you would suck.
Wow.
I mean, keep it fair. Brooke definitely sucks dick for the cause.
Mhm.
And Brooke Kaufman has astonishing head game.
Astonishing. Not astonishing, yo.
Listen, she doesn't need to breathe, is all I'm saying.
That's
That's a
valid.
really good point.
She doesn't need to breathe, and I think
Very
at this
valid.
point does not have a gag reflex.
That doesn't have anything to do with her being a cool, does it?
So what's
God damn
really
it.
funny? What's funny
That
for
part
me,
is not part of the goal.
the hilarious thing for me is that my phone just showed me a notification that was from Focus Dog that just tries to remind me, hey, like you should do something that requires focus. And it just in asterisk, woof.
Oof.
Woof. I love how everyone
dog
around here
says
is being
fluff
more of
the
a
room.
wolf. It's more fair, more a woo than Margot.
And she's gonna make it take a long time.
Yeah. I mean, no gag reflex and no breathing. That's not going to take a long time, my friend.
She
You
is
can
going to
make it take a long
take a
time.
long time.
Make
If
it
you want to
take
make
a
it take a long time, you can make
That's
it take
true.
a long time.
She can
That's true.
fumble and get to the. If you
He's
think
a
that
sad.
I don't want to
sad
be that guy, but
person.
if you think you're about to get for the cause, I can't. I feel like we're gonna get TOS if I say too much.
Don't
But
say, don't say it all.
you will
Leave
continue.
it to the imagination.
You will you will continue upon the path until you get the thing that you think you've been promised, will you not?
Oh yeah.
What I'm saying is you can give really good head and it can take a long time. And
Yes.
that is part of the good head.
That is part of the good head. Stop at the right time. That's
And by
all
that, we mean thinking with your brain.
Yes.
Everyone? Yes.
Good
Which
head.
brain?
Ha. Indeed. Good
And back to your
thoughts.
schedule.
They're having intellectual conversation with their good heads and brain.
Many long, stimulating
Twitch?
conversations.
Right?
Correct.
Steaming.
Correct.
Steaming.
It is
So
stimulating conversation.
while this security guard is skirting death with Brooke, as it were,
There he is.
Margot gets to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And as you were saying, it is a... As Brooke gets to the basement, Margot gets to the basement.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I couldn't help it.
Come on.
I couldn't help myself. Sometimes it's just there and I just... You were about to tell me how she gets into a room that is currently secured and locked.
She's gonna take the fire extinguisher off the wall and hit the shit out of the the door's got, it's one of those industrial doorknobs, so it goes like this. So she's gonna, yeah.
Volatile.
Yeah. You did this to her. I just want to point that out.
I did?
Well, yeah, you specifically. Honestly, yes.
How me? How I me?
Well, you made the game. I don't know, bud. It's on me. Not great. Okay. 8.
Oh, jeez. I nearly wrote with a permanent pen on my iPad. Eek. Almost. An 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you choose one? The door is not going to learn this. I know you are interacting with the door, but the door is not the one that's going to learn this.
The door knows who's boss. The door knows I'm not its bitch anymore, and it can't hold me down. Choose one.
You are already your darkest self, so it cannot be that.
Yeah, I do know that one. I mean, obvious. You've taken my other 2 choices. The door can't take a string on me. Yes, you have.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not the door that will learn this, is what I'm saying.
I'm going to say the MC decides how bad the harm turns out. Margot doesn't give a shit. She's in her darkest self.
Okay. So you take a harm.
Yep.
I
mean, obviously it would hurt. Like, she's not like wearing gloves. Like,
yeah. There is a smash. There's a smash, but it's one of those doors with like glass plus reinforced metal. So you smash the glass. That's good. Good job.
That's not what I was trying to do, but okay.
You were trying to smash the handle.
Just smash it. So I'm just trying to break the mechanism inside of it by using the leverage to...
My mistake. You have broken the mechanism.
Cool.
You've broken the mechanism. It's in the lock position. I don't know what to tell you. What?
Do you not? Have you never? This happens in action movies all the time.
Are we in an action movie?
Yes.
In an action movie. Let me just...
Yes, absolutely yes.
I dropped a malachite. Oh. Sometimes the dice tell you. because what I asked the dice was whether I was right or wrong, and I got double ones. So it's an action movie. The door smashes open with a huge crash, with glass going everywhere. Shit.
Don't patronize me.
It explodes. It explodes.
Don't patronize me.
The door mechanism smashes, pushing the glass forward. It explodes.
Okay.
The glass explodes inward.
Okay.
At that point, someone says, "You know, you could have just knocked." And what's left of the door slides open. And Jasmine or Noelle are standing there. And that's why we'll take a break.
Me.
Yeah. And we'll be right back. All of the hairs on the back. And we have returned.
Hello.
Hello. I have to say, before we get back into the game, how much I adore your eyeshadow, Phoebe. Before the game started, I was like, I love it. Then the game started and I was like, I need to say that I love it. And then the whole time I'm like, oh, such good ombre. Anyway, thank you. That was all that needed. I just had to get it off my chest. Thank you. Thank you. Who should we pick up with first?
Up to you.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. That was a 5, so Margot.
Yep.
Margot. Oh, all right. You have a Jazz standing in front of you, or a Noelle standing in front of you.
Brandishing a fire extinguisher.
Oh, you didn't drop it. You didn't let go of it. You've still got it.
Fuck no!
Margot's
no.
not cool.
Stupid.
Right.
I have super strength. She says in response to the quip, you haven't been the most hospitable host up until now. Can you get the fuck out of my way and tell me where my mom is?
This way.
Margot, as rudely as she can manage, even though it's still somebody's mom, pushes past Jazz to go to where her mom is. Where the fuck are the keys?
Keys.
She does what would be a growl, just sort of under her, just sighs under her breath, and turns around. She goes, "Did you do to her what you did to me?"
Yes.
What the fuck is your problem? You have a problem with me, you can take it up with me.
I have a problem.
Why bring my mom into this? Why bring anybody else into this?
Interestingly, I don't have a problem with you.
Fuck you.
The conversation's very short if that's going to be your response every time.
I think you have plenty of talking to do. You never minded talking to yourself before. You clearly like the sound of your own voice and your ideas floating around or whatever. You've got a whole building dedicated to what? Fucking up lichens? You scared? Is that what it is?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Because, honestly, we're the ones that don't particularly. And then Margot thinks about it. She's like, "You can't really say that, can I?" She amends. Between the two of us, I've never killed anybody. Now, I'm not scared of you, but if I was a logical person and I was thinking about things, then I'd probably be more scared of you than me.
And yet, here you are.
And yet here I fucking am. Between the two of us, you are the murderer. So why are you going around trying to assuage your fears or whatever?
Did you have something more than that?
You might look like her. You might sound like her. But taking Alison's power is not going to make you her. Even if she lets you, or whatever the fuck is going on with her. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You've just been compensating for what looks like your entire fucking life. Or at least as long as I've known you've been around. It's actually really fucking pathetic.
You're one of the lichens that I would be fine with, actually.
I would do everything in my power to make sure that wasn't the case. And if I thought it wouldn't hurt Alison, I would put you on the ground right now, powers or not. You're just a person. Don't think I haven't forgotten that. And if you can read my mind, you know I'm fucking serious.
Roll to keep your cool, or allow her to read your mind.
She's not cool. Go for it.
No, as in which is going to as in she's going to allow it?
Read, yeah.
Okay. What is Margot thinking?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck. She's imagining hitting her with a fire extinguisher. Like
Smash.
Violently.
Okay. She smiles. And she nods and says, huh. Yeah. If you want the cure, I can get that for you.
You're not going to leave without giving it to me and my mom, so
I'm
at
not
your
leaving.
leisure.
This is mine.
I mean that you're not getting away from me without fixing this.
You.
Me.
Why would I fear you?
If you were smart, you would.
The Finley brain runs in the family. Why would I fear you?
So does the Reyes brain then. I don't need powers. I could take you out, and you know that.
Yes. You could.
And that's fine with you?
There's a difference between could and would. You could, but you wouldn't.
Try me. If you've been watching me as closely as I think you've been watching me, you know that my specialty is leaving someone within an inch of their life.
That
You can
sounds
feel
like
a whole
life to
lot of
me.
pain before you... What?
That sounds like life, doesn't it?
You can feel a whole lot
Leaving
of pain
someone
before
within
you
an
die.
inch of their life.
You can feel a whole lot of pain before you die. And I can make sure of that.
Is that the same anger as when you're a lichen? Or is it different anger?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the researcher.
Have to ask my subject.
I'm not helping you.
You don't have to.
You're damn right I don't.
Okay. This way. And she walks past Margot and heads down a hallway. Lai didn't see this half of the facility. There are more creatures, there are more beasts, there are more people. There are some people just sort of sitting, knees drawn up, just sitting. And eventually you get... Mhm.
You're keeping people in cages?
We are keeping ourselves safe.
Way to go. You've made a concentration camp of monsters. Good job.
Consider,
You're certainly on the right side of history. I'll say that.
do you want to be part of a concentration camp of monsters, or do you want to be part of the... I don't remember the wording. It wasn't direct. One of the soldiers. Which do you prefer?
I prefer you shutting the fuck up and getting to the point.
My point is, do you want to be a hunter?
What does that have to do with any of this?
You're not a danger to me because you are not a hunter.
And?
Hunters put other people in danger.
You
They
put other
kill.
people in danger.
They hurt. I believe your mother is an eliminations expert.
Only for people like you, who can't seem to be helped any other way. Otherwise, they'd send somebody more like, I don't know, one of the others.
Why do they choose? How do they choose?
Why do you choose? How do you choose?
All I want to do is neutralize the threat.
What happens when it's you? You're gonna neutralize yourself?
I'm not a threat.
Right. You killed the threat, and now you've got the other one under your thumb.
I haven't hurt you. I haven't hurt her.
You did just as much. You've done just as much. What is that? Is that what this is about? Like you want to be the judge, jury, and executioner, and you're mad because you're not? You jealous? Is that what this is about?
It's not jealousy. It's awareness.
It's jealousy. That sounds like something a jealous bitch would say.
Hello, Pippa, making everything okay. Don't take a harm, but take a... That bitch just slapped me.
Me?
Yeah.
Did she slap me?
She just slapped you. I rolled double one. She just slapped you. That bitch just slapped you.
Guess I'm getting warmer, huh? Did your sister hate you as much as I do?
Excuse me, right while I roll again. Doesn't matter. She's dead.
Yeah. Now I see why. How does it feel to be feel so inferior that you can't just try to be like your twin sister? You have to literally murder her and take her identity.
What I do or do not do is none of your business.
I think it is very much my fucking
You are
business.
a child.
You are a monster. And you're a fucking abuser at that. While you're rolling, I'm pretty sure this is call somebody on their shit.
This is a call somebody on their shit.
Definitely call somebody on their shit. Yay for growing up moves.
I've got my book.
No, I got it.
I have them noted. This move allows you to take a stand against bullying and abuse. Yes, it's textbook.
Textbook calling people on their shit.
Literally textbook.
All right.
Rolling with cold.
All right. Hang on. Let's see what I got here. If I have insight because I gaze into the abyss, I get +1 to acting on that insight, right?
Yes.
Okay. Use that and use my string on Jazz because otherwise I would fail. And that makes this 7.
Okay. So she's going to give you a condition in return. Does she lose a string against some interesting point of order, actually. She loses string against someone, or does she choke up, break down, or bail? The important information that you probably need at the moment is that Alison has a string on you. And based on the sheet that I'm using right now for Alison, it means that Jazz has a string on you.
Rude.
Yeah.
I don't get to choose which one she does. If she chokes up, breaks down, or bails. No. Okay.
Oh.
It's not, the book won't say. It's a you question.
Yeah, but no.
It's all in one sentence.
It's all in one sentence, so you don't get to choose.
Okay. I'm gonna say she loses a string. And I'm gonna say it's against Alison on the grounds of, if I'm telling her this, somebody had to have talked to me. Whether or not it was Alison is not relevant.
Okay. Alison, from behind her, says, "Is this true, Mom?"
Oops.
And whoever she is, whoever she is, turns to Alison. I can explain. Everything.
That fucking chance. All you ever do is lie.
Shut up,
Make
child.
me. Make me.
She leans over and presses a button. I mean, if you say "make me," what are you gonna? What do you expect someone to do?
Look, I'm not my character, okay?
I mean, look, yeah, she's not going to deal with you personally. She doesn't want to do that. That's too much effort. But Alison, Mom, you said that I would decide, and whoever she is says, "Yeah." And what's your decision? Let her decide. It's hers.
Darkest self is gone now. Fine. Darkest self is over.
What's the cleanup of the darkest self? Hang on.
It's literally if someone comes to your rescue, or you wake up in the hospital, whichever comes first. Technically, this counts as coming to your rescue.
Which is hilarious because that's not what she's trying to do.
We know.
We know. Margot, Ari is this way.
Did you know she was down here this whole time?
Who are you talking to?
Alison. She's not talking to Jess.
No. I just found her.
I believe you.
I was walking.
She's like holding the fire extinguisher by like the handle now. She's not holding it like she's brandishing it.
Mm-hmm.
She's holding it by like the top bit.
You can hear in the background footsteps. There was no loud alarm, there was nothing there, but there was obviously a silent alarm somewhere.
You're coming with us.
Who is that to?
She's talking to Jess. Or whoever the fuck that is.
Whoever the fuck that is. And why exactly do you think that that would be the case?
Because you said you'd let us out.
I said I would let you out.
I'm not going anywhere without my mom.
Okay. And she presses another button. Go ahead.
What happens when the button's pressed? What changed?
A door opens down the hall.
After you.
Okay. Alison. And Alison goes first.
Alison, you don't have to listen to her. You don't have to do whatever she tells you to do. You know that, right?
It's not that simple, Margot.
It can be.
It cannot be. Someone has to do their job. There's no one else.
There are 6 billion people on the planet.
Only one of them is a psychic.
That is not statistically unlikely. And you know it.
Only one of them's a Finley.
There are 2 in just this room. Try again.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. And I disagree.
I know.
So why are you doing this? It's clearly not what you want.
Because I need a mom. And as she says that, Ari walks out of the cage ahead.
I see. Does she turn? And my contact just fell out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Again. Margot is like literally opening her mouth to like be like, fuck it, no more surprises, and like tell her, but she sees her mom and like takes off running to go like hug her. I need to put this in water or I'm gonna lose another contact. Hang on.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I'm back and I have Cheeto.
That was you. You went for water and returned with Cheeto.
There was Cheeto on the way.
There was Cheeto on the way. Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Cheeto.
Crunchy.
Crunch.
Just one Cheeto. Singular Cheeto.
Just one.
Un Cheeto.
Un Cheeto. Alison, who was walking ahead, moves out of the way and moves out of the way, goes into the same area that Jazz and Lai were in before, and brings out 3 vials. But Ari is also there and hugging Margot.
Are you okay?
Where were you? What have they done? Have they hurt you? Did they hurt you?
No, I just...
Are you okay?
They took my... I mean, they did it to you too, didn't they? It's just... She... I shouldn't say they. She turns around and she, like, raises her voice a little bit. Decided that it's her choice who has abilities and who doesn't.
Roll to gaze into the abyss. That's what I
Yes.
need you to do.
It's a 6.
Okay. Ari, at human speed, pushes you aside, grabs Jazz by the neck, and says to her, "Give me one reason why I wouldn't."
Mom, don't. She's not fucking worth it.
Jazz just kind of says nothing for a moment, and she's actually afraid. We got some fear. We finally got some fear from Jazz.
Good.
There is someone who Jazz is genuinely afraid of.
That's right.
No
it's
roll
Mom.
required. It's Ari.
It's Mom.
She's afraid of Ari. Mom's scary. Even as
Damn
human,
right.
apparently. Mom's
Damn right.
scary.
Damn right.
It's correct. It's not incorrect. She doesn't say a damn thing. But Alison is watching also.
And Reyes is watching between Jazz and like Alison. I mean, she's far enough away that she can see them both, but she's really more like worried about re-traumatizing Alison. Like, Mom, you can't. Not that I don't fucking want you to.
Why?
Because of her. And she like gestures towards Alison.
Symbolic dog walks by in the background.
We can't fix this if she's not here.
She looks at Jazz, she looks at Alison, she looks at you. How serious do you look about this?
Very.
Very much so.
Like, kind of scared, but serious.
Seriously afraid.
An earnest pup.
Earnest pup. She makes a noise that sounds a little bit more impressively like a growl than you're not a wolf growl, because she Mom. And she's been doing it a lot longer.
Fine. I'll accept it.
And instead she presses on Jazz's neck and Jazz falls unconscious.
Solid compromise.
What did she do?
Margot turns to Alison. What did she do?
She took your abilities and mine. She doesn't have them, but she neutralizes them. And her eyes are just on Jazz.
She has a whole room full of people in cages back there.
Testing.
Like an internment camp.
Like anything.
Or a zoo.
Footsteps getting closer.
She pushed a button. I'm pretty sure her goons are on their way down here.
You gotta go.
Who was that?
Alison.
I'm not leaving you.
What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to come with us.
She hands the vials to the two of you, and she holds one. If we drink that, it'll wake us. I don't know where it'll wake us. I don't know where it'll bring us to.
Okay.
But it's not going to take Jazz. It's not going to wake her.
She's in control here. She knows what she's doing. She can wake up whenever she wants to. She's the one who put you here. Don't worry about her.
Roll to turn someone on. Purpose is not to turn her on.
This is not great. Today is just not my day. Okay, it might be my day. It's an 8.
Okay. Choose a react. Hang on. If I come back, I can't. I don't think I can anymore.
You don't think you can what?
I just any of it.
Any what, Alison? She's like looking like towards like the footsteps because she knows they're getting closer. Like,
just drink, go, be safe.
I'm not leaving you. I will fight them like this before I leave you. Fuck that. You're trying to sacrifice yourself. It's not gonna work. Mom, tell her.
Do you want to be a hunter, Margot?
I mean, I don't.
After everything you've seen, do you want to be a hunter?
Yes. If it means that people like her aren't gonna run around fucking with people like this, then yes.
So you want to wake up, and Ari drinks.
Helpful.
Tasty minty.
Fucking helpful, Mom. Great, thanks. Fucking great.
And we're going to leave that for a moment. Lie, you wake up.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Where am I?
It's almost like you're in the same warehouse. You didn't go anywhere, or same aesthetic. Maybe a different room in that same warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a surprised person looking at you.
Okay.
It's almost like it's a warehouse, but also hospital room. Like this person's just been monitoring vitals, keeping an eye on vital signs.
Okay. My vitals?
And yeah, everyone's vitals. So your pulse is you're hooked up to a little machine. It's go bleep bleep.
Yeah, how's that heart rate going? How is it?
Is it going bleep bleep? Normal?
Are there several?
It's going bleep 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 bleep.
Interesting. Okay. No, that's fine. I have an arrhythmia. I need to get it checked out. We already know that.
Yeah.
A simple arrhythmia.
It is simply
They need a
arrhythmia.
pacemaker. It's fine.
You'll be fine. Probably.
Be fine.
The person looks at you.
Okay.
Then. You're not supposed to be awake.
Are you Paul? Probably not. Maybe?
Yes.
Are you Paul? Oh, hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi.
I am actually supposed to be awake.
Okay.
Jazz gave me the thing to wake me up.
Okay. So
this is fine. Am I good?
yeah. You what do you mean medically or
Mostly. Yeah, like
I mean you're
I
alive.
don't know.
That's
How long
nice.
were we under, I guess?
You're alive. That's good.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Are
How-
you
Are Ari and Margot and Alison also here?
Yes. Yes. Margot is wolf form. That never left.
Okay. Okay.
Also here in a corner is Jazz. Just almost like she's asleep in a chair. She's sitting up.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's great.
you should probably hang around. I didn't expect you to wake up that fast. So you had a talk.
I mean, yeah, we touched base and everything, and Jazz gave me the vial to wake me up. So here I am. I mean, do I have to stick around? Can I head
No,
out?
if there is something you've been given the all clear to do, then sure, go do that.
Yeah, just like when I leave, where are we? I don't want to like walk out into the street and be very lost. Or woods. I don't know.
Oh, we're just in the city. Well, on the corner, the edge of the city.
Same or different warehouse?
Same warehouse.
Same warehouse. Okay, stunning. Great. Okay. I just, when you like, this is like when you wake up in a hotel and you're like, whoa, this is my room. And then you're fine after a few minutes. I'm just a little.
New unexpected ceiling. I get it. It's fine. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
If you need a driver, I can get you one. Where are you
Oh,
headed?
no. I don't entirely know, frankly.
Okay. That's concerning. You where do you need to go?
I need to, I guess, find Noelle. If you have any leads on that one.
Looks at the person in the corner. Can you just speak with her?
Or Jasmine? The twins. I don't know which one I was just talking to. Which one's that one?
The one you were just talking to.
Yeah.
Noelle.
So I need to find Jasmine.
Jasmine's dead.
Right.
Jasmine's alive.
I am unclear on that at this point.
That would explain so much, actually.
I don't really understand, frankly, one way or the other. What does it explain?
I'm sorry?
You said it explains it if Noelle's alive.
Oh, interference with things we've been doing. It just explains that.
What kind of interference?
Why did Noelle give you the vial?
I asked her to. Said I wanted to wake up. She seemed to think we had some goals in common.
I see. And what goals were they?
Balance, helping people,
Yeah.
killing her sister.
Who is alive now? Okay.
Apparently. So that's my job, but if you don't have any leads, I mean.
I can only... And you're going to kill her when you find her. For sure.
A Reaper, she was allegedly dead. She's not anymore. It's kind of a problem for us, so.
Yes, that does make sense. Okay, well, I can only do this once. So I'll put you in her last known location. We're back. My internet said no, we will not go.
No.
No. I would love it if
Finley took over the internet. We don't know which one, but she really didn't want whatever's about to happen. So
I would love it if Phoebe could repopulate in my OBS, please.
yeah, there's no Phoebe right now.
Ain't no Phoebe. I don't know. I don't think so. Phoebe. Oh,
Hello?
hello. You've come back. You're back.
Yay, Phoebe!
Okay.
I was so worried for a moment there.
Here I am.
I didn't have you. You're
We
back.
have all arrived. We are all here.
Yes.
Right?
So
Yes.
we are all here, and Paul is about to help you be all there.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
I didn't like it.
That's a no from this dog or imminent dog.
Ow. So you poof me off. Right? How do you just make me poof? You just poof.
Yeah.
Get the urge
Yeah.
to poof someone else.
Sometimes I do. Yeah. How did you know?
You know, you
Yeah.
poof.
Yes,
Mhm.
you will be elsewhere. Correct.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And what is this? You just make sure everyone's
I
vitals
mean,
are good?
yes, I just make sure everyone is safe. That's all. For now. You're asking a lot of questions for someone, and he glances over to the corner. I'm not certain is supposed to be awake.
I am. She gave me the vial. It's all just weird. I mean, really. If someone's not asking questions, I frankly think that is more suspicious. This is all, you have to admit, out of the ordinary.
They're not wrong.
It is out of the ordinary and is unusual. It's better not to ask questions, though,
Fair enough.
at this point in time.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess send me off then. I don't have any more questions.
And in a move you've only seen Jordan do, he starts to look around. For something. And then finds it. And unlocks a door in the wall that wasn't there. Opens it up. Sliding door. Push it open. That's the last place we got intel from. Good luck.
Thanks.
If she didn't send you, she'll find you. She's good at that.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thanks again. See you later, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Just as you step through, Ari, you hear Ari's voice just groggily going,
I mean, as Lai is stepping through, the first thing they're going to do is text their dad and Henry.
Mm-hmm. The
and
door gets closed behind you.
Yeah. Say, like, warehouse. They're still in the warehouse, sleeping. One security guard.
Okay.
His name's
Nice.
Paul. They include his name, just in case.
One security guard, Paul. One Paul.
And Paul.
So you text your dad, you text Henry. One security guard. Sorry, I'm just making a note so I know who knows what information.
Yeah, the location that there's one person there, that they are currently unconscious. It's not the Fey realm or the real world.
Oh, as in that's where they are. Your dad messages you back. Do you need me?
Figuring out this Noel Jasmine thing. Help the others.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm glad you're back. I was worried.
Well, they respond to me too. Let's see how back I am. And they do. I don't know if they have emojis at this time, but they would put a little skull and crossbones emoji.
Cute. Very cute.
The big guy sends little demon horns.
Yay. That's cute. That's very cute.
Nerds.
This nerdy display of love. How dare.
Gross.
Goobers.
You step through. What you have stepped through into is a cacophony. It is loud beyond the door. And it sounds frustratingly like your birth parents arguing.
That's great. That's cool. That's cool and funky and fresh for me.
Cool, funky, fresh, and we are going to leave that there.
Okay. I hate it. I hate it.
Margot.
Yes.
Footsteps heading.
Right.
Getting closer. Alison says, if I can see the future, I can do what Brooke's doing. Can I?
Sure, but you don't need to do it from here. You drink it, you get your powers back. We'll figure it out together. You don't... Alison, look at me. I'm not leaving without you. I just won't leave.
Roll gaze into the abyss.
Roll gaze into the abyss.
Yeah.
Damn. My dark. I'm pretty sure it's -1. It's always been -1. It will always be -1. Yes.
Really?
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Alison's about to use physical force to try to make you drink it.
Reyes kind of eyes her and goes, you might be faster than me now, but I'm still bigger than you. Don't do this. Come with me. You chose us once before. You decided to come live with me. Clearly you know where you're supposed to be.
Is it true that my mom might be alive?
Oh, see, question. Did I say that? I don't think I did.
true that you did not,
Mm-hmm.
but there are other things that she has heard.
I see.
She has not been still. She's been walking around.
I see. So to that, Margot says, yes. And she's not here.
She looks at the person that's now passed out on the floor.
You've been right the whole time. You're not crazy. Or, I don't know, weird or whatever. I believed you then. I believe you now. It's... They think so, yeah. Can we talk about this in the real world?
Margot, I want to kill her.
No.
I want to kill her.
Alison, if your mom wanted her to be dead, she probably would be already, or my mom would have done it. She could have just now. She clearly saw that there was a reason to not kill her, and my mom knows. So now is not the moment. Don't you want to help people? We got to get all these people out of here. There's people in cages down here.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't gung-ho for this whole hunter thing, but like, I'll do it if it means that it's this. Like, this is... I don't want this. I know for sure I don't want this. Just come with me.
Okay.
And she sort of steps forward, kisses her, and says, I trust you. And then she's gonna drink as a show of trust.
You wake up. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just gonna say it. Paul's dead.
No, Paul! He seemed perfectly nice.
Mama
He
Ray
did,
is.
yeah. Ari ain't happy
Oh.
though.
Huh?
Ari
Mama
ain't
Ray
happy.
did a murder.
Yeah.
And when you wake up, you are wolf. You wolf.
Am I?
You wolf.
Do I immediately turn back
Ow!
into a person?
Have you hurt anyone that you care about?
Who's to say?
You. It's your dark self.
Well, technically, no. I
Or
did choose to
are
be a
you
wolf. It's not my darkest self.
Or are you trying to change back?
I'm
I
gonna
would
try to
imagine
change
that
back.
there are times where she wakes up and she's like, oh.
I'm going to try to change back. If I am a wolf, I'm going to try to change back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
After doing a doggy stretch.
Ew. Cutest little dire wolf stretch.
She do pupper stretch.
Big pupper stretch. Cute.
A big stretch.
Lots of cute moments in this episode.
And then
I cannot even.
the big ear flap noises.
Yes. Thank you.
The
You're
cute. The cute. Roll to. No, you know what? Roll to turn someone on.
Okay.
Again, I'm doing that thing where I'm not applying it in the same way.
I know.
But basically, you're rolling to keep your cool, but with hot.
Am I still hot? Please. Am I still hot, please?
Hot, yes.
You are wolf now. You
Wolf
return
is
to your
hot,
wolf
I think.
hot. Yes.
Oh, I get
you
to go
have
back
hot.
to my lichen form.
Yes.
Ow.
Okay. So it's an 8. Thank
It's
God.
an 8. as Alison wakes up, you feel your muscles reverting, your skin doing all of the things that normally happen at the end of a phase when you're phasing back. Does it hurt?
I was gonna ask you if it hurt.
If she's choosing to do it, does it
Under
hurt?
duress.
Is it under duress?
I mean, she feels like it's pretty important that she become a person and be able to talk right now. Yeah, I'd say.
But she's keeping her cool.
Yeah.
So does it hurt? And if it hurts, does it hurt in the same way?
It hurts. It hurts like moving in a very, very cold, like moving when it's cold outside. Like I'm walking in the Arctic without a coat.
I mean, that's very
and my
cold.
bones hurt.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So you come back to you. Everything feels like it's in place. The healing you experienced stays.
Was I on the floor? I was a wolf, so I didn't have a big
You
bed.
were a wolf, you would have been on the floor, correct?
I did not get a big bed.
They didn't get like a pupper bed? They didn't get a pupper bed for Big Wolf?
No, they did
The
not
fucking
expect.
heart rate cuff just falls like from its hula hoop state around my waist. Like,
Oh no, you can still do there's still a cuff for the puppers.
yes, but it's far too big now, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it just falls off.
Is what I'm saying. It simply falls off.
Luckily, I'm gonna say Alison's body, because she's just waking up. Like, she's just like not there mentally at that point. She hasn't done her pupper stretch. She's wearing the backpack with the spare clothes because they never took it off her. Why would they?
That's weird.
She is not wearing the sword or knife.
Where is her sword and knife? Margot's gonna go to what I presume was Live's bed. Look around for her mother, but like take the sheet also and like wrap it around herself for the moment. If Alison's wearing it, she's not gonna wake her up to like get it. Like,
Alison's like awake.
Oh.
In the same.
Okay.
It's back.
How does it feel?
You tell me. Sense of relief.
Oh, she's gonna go over and kiss her. She's so happy. she literally like looks up and it's like that like Acme moment of like it doesn't happen until she realizes it's happening. Like when you run off a cliff and you don't fall until you look down. Like Wile E. Coyote.
I see.
And she's like, oh my god, it's back. Oh my god. She like sort of sits down and she like grabs her face and she's kissing her face. Like, I'm so sorry.
Me too. Me too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I love you. I'm fucking.
You're sorry you love me?
No, I'm sorry and I love you.
I'm sorry and I love you too.
I thought there was a comma.
We're speaking.
She just kind of leans, so she puts her forehead on Alison's shoulder. She's just like, shut up. She takes her hand, puts it on her heart, and she goes, "You know how I feel. I know we have to talk, and I know that there is a dead guy to your left. But can you give him my clothes real quick?"
Yes. She takes the backpack off and hands you your clothes.
She's gonna kiss her again, and then she's gonna take the backpack and kind of like shimmy into her clothes. She goes, "No, not right now." And then turns around and goes, because she's like naked for a second. She's like, unless no. You know who we're not. You know who we're not.
Would just be a repeat of last season.
Yeah, I was like, you know who we're not. You know who we're not. No, that's inappropriate.
Ben, you
right?
didn't kill this one. It's different. It's different. You didn't kill this one.
It's inappropriate.
My mom did.
I know my
That's
mom.
hot.
I know that my mom did that.
Good job, Mom.
That is a dead man. I am not into it.
There is no Jazz here or Noelle here. Whoever that person was when Lai was here, there's none of that. There's not that person. That person's not here.
Here's the thing about that. Reyes never would have known that person was there to begin with.
Exactly.
Sleeping?
I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Me, the person, I am Margot. There's a chair there. She has no.
There's a chair there. She has no idea. There's two chairs in the room. There's a bed where it would have made sense Ari was.
Mm-hmm.
Or on the floor. You don't know. There is a bed. Whether it was used, don't know. There's two beds next to each other. That's the two. Well, no. One bed. 3 beds. My God, my brain.
3 beds and the floor.
3 beds and a floor. And 2 chairs in this room. It shouldn't be that hard, and yet
it's an escape room.
It's an escape room. The door is open to this escape room, though. You don't have to figure it out.
Okay. Oh, got my good ears back. Mom? And it like, okay.
Yeah.
Apparently not. My mom definitely did this. Okay.
We should leave here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're good? You're not hurt?
I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt at all.
Okay, you say it like that. It makes me think you're kind of hurt.
She was about to look. It did not work. She did not look.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work the way I want it to work. That's all.
It's okay. We'll figure that out.
At least it's all in there. You know, like it feels.
Yeah. I'm glad everything feels like it's supposed to feel.
We need to go. We need to get out of here. Where's Lai?
Clearly safe. All of their stuff is gone. And there's no like struggle. For all I know, they're with my mom.
Dead body there. There was no struggle.
There was no struggle.
I mean,
there was no struggle. I mean, not for Ari.
Not for Ari. Okay.
It doesn't look like anybody had a fight here. Yeah. Lai's probably with my mom.
Okay.
We can figure that out on the way. Should we? Yeah. Okay.
We don't know where we are.
Do you?
No. Jordan brought us.
Okay. So out then is where we're going.
Okay.
This is the same building we were in before. Like, it definitely smells the same.
Okay.
This room is weird, and I don't know if it was here the whole time or whether they built it while we were asleep, but like I also don't know how long it's been. There's a lot of questions.
Correct.
Did she tell you anything when you were alone?
Yeah.
What?
She wants me to She wanted me to join some group.
Yeah. Yeah. Kaufman works for them. It's a fucking group of people that are experimenting on people, I guess, or monsters or whatever. Something, 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 balance, something, something, something. I fucking hate werewolves. Like, I can't promise I was listening entirely.
I was.
Yeah.
We
I'm
should
sorry
go.
I said shitty things to your aunt. Yeah, let's go.
I just told you I want to kill her.
I know, but it was still disrespectful. Come on, let's get out of here. She looks like your mom. It's complicated.
Alison kisses her. That's just like the weirdest fucking thing. I want to kill her. Yes, but it was being disrespectful.
She's still an adult.
She's still a grown-up, and I need to be respectful to grown-ups.
Margot shuts up as she is kissed because it seems like a "you beautiful idiot, please, please" kind of kiss.
Maybe this will shut her up.
Please, please, come on.
And you step out.
Yep.
Taking the same exit that you came in by?
Probably
You
not.
smell it. No?
Yeah.
Different exit.
Follow my nose.
Oh, yes, following nose? Going
I'm
the way
follow
you
my nose
came?
to the nearest exit. It doesn't have to be the same one. As long as there's no one behind the door, it doesn't matter.
There is no one behind the door. You take the exit out. What you realize is the actual front of the building. This is the edge of town.
Is there like an address on the edge of our town?
You're at the factory.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, do I recognize like the street name or like at least like
you're at the factory where it's being built. The plant at the edge of town, that is where you are. You recognize the edge of town. There's a hill over there. There's a neon sign. You know the edge of town.
How would anybody? Something's wrong. Something's really, really fucking wrong.
Something is very wrong.
We should not be here. Jordan brought us here. To the back of this plant at the edge of our town.
You better have a really good excuse.
And my mom met us there. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Should we call for a ride? I mean, we're not even that far away from. We could probably just go home, but we shouldn't. I
think we should.
I'm gonna hang on
because we know a place. Right. Let's go home.
Okay. Let's go home. I'm gonna call my dad though, or my mom, or if she has her phone, I'm gonna. Margot like is fumbling with her phone, like trying to like, and she dials for her mom first, probably.
Ari does not pick up her phone. You, after a moment or two, would probably realize, oh yeah, she was always also a wolf. Like, where would her phone go?
Oh yeah, no pocket. No pocket. She's gonna call her dad.
Dad answers.
Dad, we're back.
Where were you?
Apparently at the plant at the edge of town. We haven't gone anywhere.
Where's your mom?
I don't know. She woke up before me and went away. I think she's with Lai.
Okay.
Well, she should be fine. I mean, she definitely left me on purpose. So I think that means she's probably okay. She knocked Jazz out before she left too.
She went feral.
I know. And she definitely killed some guy. That guy. Was the guy ripped to shreds? Or was he just dead? Like neck snap dead or like dead?
Neck snap dead. As in
Okay.
efficient. I don't have time for this. Dead?
But like not like blood, right?
Just dead.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think she's back too. She definitely killed a guy. And it doesn't look like she did that like while at feral. Mom's fine. She should be anyway.
She's fine.
She's yeah.
Shh. Okay.
We're gonna start walking home. I don't know what's going on. Did you
Where are
know we
you?
were at the edge of town? Did you know that the factory, the nest where the factory was just at the edge of our town?
No.
How did you get there?
I didn't go through with you.
I don't understand.
Jordan wasn't Jordan. Jordan was someone else. Someone took
Oh.
you. And by the time I turned back to help, you were gone. If you're at the edge of town, I'm coming to get you.
Okay, we're gonna start walking. I mean,
Okay.
I'm fine. We're
Are
fine.
you safe?
We're okay. I'm back. My
Her mom
I
is
wasn't.
really angry right now, and I don't know
I
where she is.
They took her abilities for a little while. I'd be pretty bad. I'm pretty pissed off too, but not. We're okay. We're back now.
I'm on my way.
Okay. I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
Okay. Do I have Lai's number?
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so.
I'm gonna call Lai. Like, hey, where's my mom?
Lai?
Where are you? Where's my mom? Where are you guys? What you doing?
Oh, you are muted.
Lai would answer. I feel like that's probably not immediately after I've just finished sending my text messages.
Yeah.
So it depends on what Lai's doing if they answer, really.
It's true. Now we gotta go back.
It depends on whether or not Lai is how Lai is responding to the fact that what they're hearing is sounds like parents arguing. Their parents arguing.
Right.
I mean, this is trauma. However,
This is trauma. Yes.
they don't know for
Roll.
sure that it's their parents. So they're like telling themselves basically, plenty of adults argue and have voices.
Roll to keep your cool.
This could be anything.
Plenty of adults argue and have voices.
That's yeah.
That's fair. I mean, it's a good argument.
Yeah, it's a 10. They're like adults have voices and argue. This is fine. Surely this would not happen twice. You know? That seems unlikely.
That's true.
Surely not.
Your phone rings. The people are in the next room. When your phone rings, the people stop talking. And someone behind you like grabs your arm and goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Oh, Dad.
Lai will turn. Whomst is this?
Who did this?
Looks so much like Noelle or Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
One of them are here.
One need.
Okay. Lai will pull their phone out, silence it, tuck it back.
Fuck.
Come this way. And she drags you outside.
So valid.
What are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm here to talk to you. Noelle, right?
Yeah.
No,
Look,
hang on. We
You're a
need to
reaper.
make sure you're Noelle, you're not Jazz. I'm not shitting you. Your life depends on you being honest with me.
She
It's
takes
very
a
true.
couple of steps backward and says, "You're a reaper, aren't you?
Yeah,
Are you here to rape me?"
I don't know who you are.
And my
Because
answer
you
depends on
and
that.
the other one can't use your own fucking names.
I'm Allison's mom.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end.
Noelle!
You're right there.
No!
Al! I had
Okay,
a lot
I'm
of
back
fun.
now. Thanks.
You're welcome. I help. It's been a season and a half to get here, but here we
God
got.
damn!
Just so the audience is aware, a season and a half ago, Danny and I were just like riffing in the Discord, and Danny decided to try to save Allison's mum from being killed while in a vision.
Which shouldn't have had any effect in reality, or so
Should have
I
had no
thought.
effect,
It was a dream.
but it did.
I thought it was a dream, but it was not a dream.
So we have 2 sisters alive.
We don't know which one is which, though.
We don't know which one is which, and we don't know which one is supposed to be alive. And we have Lies parents, maybe, in the next room, which also doesn't make sense because that's the wrong time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just thought I would explicify some of those things.
Yeah, because that means if my parents are arguing, they're like 8.
So that's where we're going to stop.
Okay.
I don't love it, but you know what? There are worse there have been worse cliffhangers. This one was at least like kind of happy.
Well, I mean, unless Lie is about to.
Unless Lie's a time traveler, in which case it's not happy. What I mean is, it's happy in the sense that we now have more information than we did previously.
Bold
Do the right
assertion.
people have
Okay.
information?
We have different information than we had previously.
Always true. So, Phoebe, please tell us about you.
Sure. Okay. I am Phoebe. You can find me on Twitter at PhoebeXJoy. I am an art historian, a curator, a voice actor, and a player of games. And I love doing cool things with cool folks on the internet. So let's do cool things on the internet together.
Danny.
I am Danny. You can find me at DTCamJansen on Twitter and on the Instagrams. I am a voice actor, director, fight coordinator, and a feeler of many feelings. I do love all things that are game. And also, I love you. And so, let's all do a fun thing together. That's all. I have a lot of emotions. I love this game a lot. That's all.
I am going to read this text. So I'm an actor, I'm a writer, I'm a game designer, I'm a streamer, and I'm a psychologist, apparently. I spend my time on Twitter or philosophizing and writing on wordswithcolor.com, which is Masite. Check out my link tree, which is in my Twitter bio.
Indeed. Indeed.
Good. Good thing.
As an epilogue to the episode,
An epilogue.
the person who has said that she is called Noelle looks at Lai and says, "You're a lie."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right as she gets around, huh?
What the fuck does that mean?
Yes.
You're not supposed to be here.
Makes two of us.
And she doesn't know. Okay. Well, we will have to start from the beginning, but probably not here.
Definitely not. Walk with me.
Yeah. And that's where we're finishing.
I see.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See you for a whole week.